Am I looking at the right place?
Right.
Hang on, I've gone.
I'm Craig Baton and I'm a childhood friend.
Stefan Walkowski and I met Dave at college.
Jonathan Matt Robinson, I know Dave from football. And school. Cub Scouts, we've got our woggles together, making a candlestick badge.
He was the only one that was never sick in my house.
I've never argued with Dave ever, I don't think. I've never had one argument with him.
Always good fun to be around, don't buy a lot of drinks.
Well, he's the only one that'll buy around at Witherspoons and every bugger else has to buy them other than Witherspoons. No, he's not tight, Dave. He just...
Oh. Why do I love Dave Milnes?
He's one of them blokes where... Oh, start again. I need to think of something really good here.
He's just so dependable, you just know where you are with him. He does what every other bloke does on a Sunday morning, goes for a 10-mile run.
Just a simple man, isn't he?
That's a question you suggested.
I know. I've answered like a wanker.
Very organised.
A shocking driver. He was actually on standby for that programme that woman was on, that Madge, that Welsh woman that took her test 40 times. He was on standby in case she popped her clogs.
He likes to know what plans 6 months in advance of doing them.
He's easy to get along with. He's easy going until you piss him off, and then he's like a Rottweiler. He won't leave the subject alone.
And he's always there for you when you're down, and vice versa. Great lad, always will be. He always goes and gets what he wants.
And to be fair, he is well and truly punching above his weight.
He really liked Charlotte and he was going to get her no matter what, and he did.
So, I think you could get better, if I'm honest. But that's your call.
What would I say to Charlotte?
Yeah.
Fancy a bum.
Lovely, lovely girl. Can't say anything bad about her at all. And she makes a nice cup of tea and a nice sandwich.
Dave, pimp. I can't really think of anything.
Great to get coursework off in leisure and rec and PE.
First year he was Lothario.
Oh, he was popular with the ladies.
In terms of getting a wingman, send him in, crop dust him.
Sensible man's Russell Brand.
He was a bit of a sex pest at college, if I'm honest.
Hold on, I got wipe my smirk on my face. I don't know if he had the gift of the gab or whatever, but they just loved Dave.
I've never known a man fall in love with so many women in my life.
And he's in love. I think there was 2 or 3, or as Baton, I think Baton refers to him as the Dirty Dozen in the first year, but I think it was more of 2 or 3. A couple from local, there was one from Snitterby, Jenna, I think, was it Kerry Ann, was one called Kerry Ann? Darcy? Was she there as well? Hayley Baldacchino? Jesus Christ, like a toilet paper list, it's endless. Let's just say there was a few.
Dave could have had 20 dates for the college proms.
Who did he take to the prom? Was it Charlotte?
I think he used to wear horn. That was his favourite aftershave. Horn. He used to wear horn, didn't he? I'm sure he did. He had an aftershave called horn.
He used to come and hide at college. I used to go and sit in the front, what's it called, front hall reception, and he used to come and hide there for weeks on end because some big rugby player was after him for snogging his girlfriend. Remember that?
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low. That was his pre-match, pre-tackle the woman music.
Then he met Charlotte and he was just, she found the one there and then, really.
But then the Charlotte come along, there's a sausage, chips and beans man, he knows what he likes what he knows. He's been happy ever since. Well, I think he's been happy, I think they've been happy, they've been married.
You can use that one.
Dave's Twitter, it's about as exciting as boring James Milner. All he tells people is how far he's run.
I've barred him. Twitter is for one of 2 things. Funny witty comments and banter and talking about how pissed you got the night before. Hashtag bollocks, hashtag pissed out my head. not hashtag 14 miles. I don't care if you can do 10 miles in such and such time, or you can do the Mobot, or you can go the hill run, or you have an exhausting session today. No more.
I remember when he first moved to the... Well, no, sorry, it'll be his second flat in Sheffield when they both moved in together properly. In his first flat, he had mirrors all over the place so he could watch himself and Charlotte doing the housework. It's like a sex palace.
It's more mirror, mirror on the wall. Have you got jizzed on by us all? You know what I mean. As soon as I walked in, what's the first thing I said to you both? I bet you've had fun in front of that mirror and you both just had a wry smile across your face. Thinking, dancing. You know what you did in front of that mirror. If that mirror had a camera behind that, that'd be some footage.
And he's now moved to a different part of Sheffield and he's got a dungeon. So I don't really know what's down there, but he didn't want Johnny to go down there, so I'm a bit worried. Probably the most romantic person I've ever met. He does wear his heart on his sleeve, Dave.
Complete wet lettuce.
Can't give straight face. Oh. And his DVD collection at home suggests that Friends box set, Sex and the City box set. I said, are they Charlotte's? He says, oh, they're mine. If you want a rom-com, get yourself around Dave's. Yeah, rom-com. We should have called him that, rom-com.
Oh dear.
It did. One story in particular was in Fallaraki. A few beers. I broke into his room. I heard a little rumour going around the camp from a few lads that he was writing a diary to Charlotte. I had to see for myself what really got on. Broke in, and there it was, under his pillow. It was me, Dave. I read your diary, Dave. Guess who it is, Dave? First dance.
Oh,
Dave and Charlotte's first dance.
it's gonna be some off a film, ain't it?
Well, for starters, Dave won't dance. He'll just bob side to side slowly and maybe move his arms about. The Charlotte wants a bloody nose.
He just does that, really. Don't do anything else.
Maybe something Motown, he likes his Motown.
It'll either be some off American Pie, so it'll be some 41 Fat Lip.
Dave loves his rom-coms. Alright, so you've even got a classic one, sort of a Boys to Men track or something like that.
He's actually got quite a good musical taste, actually, some of the albums I've seen.
But I think he'll go for a bit of Motown. I think they'll pick a Motown song that they both like. It's a bit of Barry White or a bit of something like that. That'll be their first song. Listen, Dave's got priors in terms of chucking his arms around dance floor, so I think it'll be Fatboy Slim, Smack Your Bitch Up.
It's Prodigy.
I like that. Keep it as it was. Prodigy, Smack Your Bitch Up. Not Fatboy Slim.
It's not very good coming from me, is it?
Well, how do you get a successful marriage?
Enjoy it. Yeah, that's really about it.
Pause. You and Charlotte seem to be in it for long haul, a bit like me and Sam. You know what people, you know what each other like, you know what each other don't like, you just get on with it. Life with Dave, get topside early.
I don't know, don't ask me another question, I don't like that question.
Don't go on runs, do not get intimidated by his running action. Do not do it. If he wants to go running, let him go running. My advice to you, Charlotte, is stick to what you know, lovey.
Marriage. I was successfully married for 6 months. Then divorced. Happily divorced now for 5 weeks.
You was recording that, please.
If you want to get drunk and act stupid and go on hen-do's and go in male strip clubs, you do that, love.
Dave, just keep tabs on Charlotte.
The key to a long-lasting marriage is plenty of sex. It involves as much toys and lubricants as possible. Oh, my bitch. Don't get intimidated by Mr. Mills. He's a stickler for the rules, and don't get intimidated by him. Are we still on?
Yeah.
Oh, ask me a question.
Dave and Charlotte, congratulations. I hope you have... Oh, fuck that one, didn't I?
The newlywed, Mr. and Mrs. Oh shit, sorry. On behalf of myself and my married wife, Sam.
Congratulations.
Right, hang on. What? Get this right at the end, Dave. Don't be worried about it.
What can I say, like?
The outtakes.
What would you write in a card?
I'd just like to say congratulations.
Congratulations, Dave and Charlotte. That sounds like a fucking robot. I'm just gonna keep mine simple then. A bit like me.
I'd just like to say congratulations to the newly married Mr. and Mrs. David Mills. Have a long, happy and sexual marriage.
You're a perfect couple, you're wonderful people, and I feel very lucky that I can call you as friends, and I'm sure you'll have an amazing life together.
Congratulations, Dave and Charlotte, to a wonderful couple. I hope you have a wonderful future together.
Dave.
I can't see.
We got your wife. Your wife's ours now, Dave.
Where's one of them tight ones? There's one of them tight ones.
All the best.
He looks so different. He fits in perfect. Congratulations. Congratulations.